To get things started, he coats and batters his chicken and sautés in oil. Next, he shaves papaya and cucumber and mixes into the salad. And the starter is ready in all its tropical glory. Herby chicken with rainforest salad, coconut chutney and honey lime dressing.
Thank you very much.
Nice napkins.
I noticed you're out of booze, so what can I get you?
Have the same again, please.
Same again?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
fine.
Do you think I could have some water, please?
Absolutely.
I actually had to ask for water, which I find is not a great hosting skill.
I am going to have to pour you, in the most classy manner, a cocktail mixed in a pint glass.
Oh.
And the dribbles.
Dan served the cocktail to us from a pint glass because he had no jugs. I just think it's all part of the fun. Tasted the same.
Finally, Julie gets her water.
That's fine, thank you.
There we are. It's not as classy as I'd intended, that's all I'm saying.
The starter really surprised me because I wasn't really looking forward to it and I thought it was absolutely lovely.
I think it was a really good mix and it did work really well, but I think the presentation could have been a bit better.
We were all sort of trying to guess what you did. And I said...
OK, this is interesting.
I thought you were something theatrical.
I thought either, like, an actor or, like, a drama teacher or something.
You're not entirely wrong. Care to, like, make another
Music?
guess? Music. Now, singing...
I can see you with a massive trombone.
I beg your pardon.
I don't like to brag. I don't like to brag, madam, but...
Are you, like, behind the scenes? If there was, like, a sound of thunder, you could just be like...
That's amazing. Can you do any other weather systems? That's beautiful. Now, that's a sound I'm familiar with. That's the sound of wind and tumbleweed.
Oh, comedian?
Yeah, that's it. I am a stand-up comedian.
Really?
Yeah, that's my job.
I think Dan is quite naturally funny because to be able to perform on stage, you've got to be a performer.
Really?
So have you always been a comedian?
Not always. I also used to be an Undertaker.
What?
You have to have a sense of humour when you're dealing with the sort of dark stuff, really. I mean, I'm not saying laugh at people who have passed away. I'm saying that you have to maintain a sense of humour. Otherwise, you would get really depressed.
If he was an Undertaker and I went to go and see like a dead relative or something like that, he'd be having me cracking up over a sad situation.
Oh, well, every cloud.
I dealt with a man who'd passed away. I had to move him. When you move them, the air gets pushed out of their lungs.
And they make noises.
They make a sound. He went... I dropped him.
I couldn't handle that.
He didn't hit the floor, but I went down and grabbed him by the legs. But his son walks in as that's happening. So it could have been misconstrued in all sorts of ways.
I mean, that is the sort of thing you see in a carry-on film.
Oh, stop messing about. Carrying on with the main, Dan makes a sauce using a mix of mushrooms, flour, milk and stock. Et voila! Spicy wild boar with root vegetables and mushroom sauce.
Dinner
Thank you.
is served.
Thank you.
No, this looks really good.
Plenty. What I've tried to do here, we've got a bit of a woodland scene going on. You've got your little cauliflowers for your trees. You've got your wild boar rooting around, finding mushrooms, digging up root vegetables, and here we are. Now it's time to eat it.
But when Dad said about the boar hunting in the trees and going for the carrot, I couldn't really see it. All I saw on my plate was meat, veg and broccoli.
Meat was quite tasty, but the presentation for the veg was very school dinnerish.
Do any of you speak Welsh at all?
Only road signs.
Well, if you're trying to get places, out of Wales in particular, that's all you need.
I love when you watch, like, S4C and this going on all Welsh and then just all of a sudden it's just, like, flour.
I said this earlier.
Pot.
You do.
Knife,
No, it goes
fork.
all stuff, but it's fantastic.
With Jason, I think he is going to be the fun, crazy one, and I am happy to be like a little sheepdog and follow him along because I think he's hilarious.
Jess, adore Jess. Think she's brilliant. Great sense of humour.
I mean, there's loads of great words. Like, for example, for butterfly, there's Yarfach a Haf, which literally translates as little chicken of the summer.
Aww.
Which is beautiful.
Julie's, I think she is holding back a lot at the moment.
I think Jess is trying to dominate because obviously I'm an older woman, like to say so myself, still attractive for my age, still dress well, and a lot of women are always threatened by me.
Right.